Undercover better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Undercover better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Undercover better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. 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 Undercover better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Undercover better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Undercover better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. 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 Undercover better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. What you know about juice? Making them moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios, taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony.
It's alive. My God. So, what's going on, guys? Holy smokes. I think you guys got all happy or something like that. Because Bitcoin looks like it's recovering. Oh, man. Am I yelling at you guys? I'm sorry. I won't yell at you guys. How we all doing? Otter gang. So many amazing people in here. Sheesh. Chris Klein, how's it going, man? Mr. Caps Locks himself. You know, I've been trying to get the Streamlabs bot to behave itself. Okay? It's been annoying me. My mods haven't been able to use it. I haven't been able to use it. It makes our lives easier. Alexandra G, we got the Streamlabs bot back now. I can just go !DIS, and I get to give you guys the free, amazing Discord full of all these people, full of kind and loving people. That's what it's all about. Look at that. It just shows up now. Oh, man. Mark Dutch and I, well, he suggested to get it fixed, and we got it fixed, so. My God, what a pain. I'm telling you, I had to log out, log back in, activate the bot, retype all the commands. Unreal. Unfair that they make me do such a thing. Tony Soprano, what's going on? Alexandra G. Luke Zaldana, Seymour Liddy, what's going on? Chris Klein, awareness. Food Forest, food for thought or food for forest? What's going on? Welsh Jesse. Try and say Welsh Jesse 5 times in a row. Welsh Jesse. Wix Fine Wife 89. I mean, Wix Wife Fine 89. What's going on? Good to see you, blockchain, bruh. It's blockchain, bruh. FOMO Sapien, what's going on? Yoda. I mean, we got Yoda. We got Yoda in the chat. And Luke Bailey, what's going on, guys? Luke Zaldana, FOMO Sapien, Yoda, Keto RXD, Wayne C. What's going on, sandwich lovers? Luis Celio Floors, what's going on? He's saying, let's go. Scott, what's going on? Brewberry TA. Hey, why don't you have a wrench, Mr. Brewberry TA? I think we're going to add Mr. Brewberry TA. If you don't know who Brewberry TA is, we just gave him a wrench. We just handed out a wrench. No, that's our man, Mr. Brewberry. We got to give him the wrench, man. Not only does he have the wrench, but he has the ultimate charting capabilities. Much love to you, Brewberry. Let's see some Tony Soprano saying Kung Fu Master here. And I'm saying karate, whatever you want to call it. I'm sure he'll pretzel us. So don't mess with Brewberry. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to Brewberry's TA. We got him up to we got him from 60 to 100 real quick. Bitcoin pumping as we speak. We gotta switch this over so we can look at the price action while I talk a bunch of smack. Because that's what we're here to do, right? I can make myself bigger, you know. My head isn't as big as it is right now, but Bitcoin's pumping, baby. Bitcoin's pumping, coming up to key resistance. Oh, man. When you were a carpenter, at what hours did you trade? Asking because I'm a carpenter myself. So when I was trading, I lived in the UK. And then, so when I started, I lived in the UK and then I lived in Australia. So the timing was absolutely insane because in the UK I was 5 hours ahead, and then in Australia I think it was 11 hours ahead. Not as big as lifers, yeah. Well, I mean, if you got to show people pictures or videos of your toilet on Twitter, then I mean that's up to you guys. Like, if you want to show off your closet or if you want to show off your washroom, that's cool with me, man. I mean, I think it's all serves the same purpose. You go toilet there. But we won't get into that. We're not here to ruffle feathers, but I know exactly what you mean, Chris Klein. But yeah, I lost my train of thought. As a trader during that time session. So what I would suggest is getting this free indicator, okay? Go over to your indicators over here. And go into, it's Lux Algo. Lux. I have a video on this. Sessions. Lux Algo sessions. You see here? Sessions, okay? Get session. If you want to be like intraday trading. So if you add Lux Algo sessions, and you can see here, you got your New York Open, you got your Sydney, and this is how I isolated when I traded in a different time stream, okay? So you can isolate different sessions, right? And they all move very differently than, you get your more volume in your New York session, but you're still getting volume. New York, Sydney picks up into Tokyo, and isolate it and trade a session, okay? That's what I would do, and that's what I used to do when I was living, in Australia, in Sydney, in the UK, right? Change your time zone over here, and then do it accordingly, right? And that's how I would do it, okay? Just hopefully that helps you, because as a carpenter, it wasn't easy. I would get home late, so I would be able to stay up late and trade the New York session, because before I started work, I would get up really early in England, right? So you'd get up for work, let's say 4 a.m. England, and you would trade all the way. You could trade New York Open, right? Because New York Open would be 5 hours behind, or in front. Anyways, the time thing is difficult. Also, I would look into possibly swing trading, right? Because swing trading, you have longer time horizons, okay? Just like Mr. Seymour Liddy here in our Discord, being patient, okay? And if you are new here, join us in the Discord. I mean, that's where all the alpha is. I will shrink my head because my ego isn't that big that I need to dominate the screen, okay? But you can see Seymour Liddy getting in on a beautiful trade here. And this takes some patience, right? Swing trade in here. Targeting up at the highs here. Very nice trade. For me, you know me, I'm intraday. So I was looking for the short today. I gave you guys all my trading rules, but I was looking at 61,980 for my short this morning, okay? Short this morning, gave this in advance, okay? And when we go over to our charts, you can see that we took the short. It was actually quite perfect the way it worked out, because you can see here at 61,980, I can just turn it on over here. Let me get rid of that. I don't have to be precise because it's already here. Trades. So you can see here, and it came up. We had this beautiful ascending wedge, broke out, fake out up into our sell box, shorted that biatch down low, took profit one, did a little wiggle around, took profit, stop loss to entry, came back. I'm out of the trade, right? Made some money today. Okay, so that's what I've done today. TRD Farmer, Melissa, what's going on, man? All these people in here. Chris Klein, Wayne C, Slam Banjo. Melissa, how's it going? Hadster, good to see you as well. RS Miller, what's going on? Trading the early hours. Yeah. So like, depending on when you want to trade, right? You always typically want to target your New York Your New York session's always nice. Asia, even your UK session, like your London session's nice. But if you use the Lux Algo sessions, you can set up a session that works for you, and then you can back test within that section. Okay? That's the most important thing, is when you're back testing, right? You should all have back testing setups, right? For me, I have a back testing indicator template. So I go over here. Let me get out of this. Let me get rid of all my beautiful, beautiful art for you guys. And if you go over here, we get rid of the trades and we go into our back test. The only thing that I'm back testing that is different is that I have a vertical line timeline. So you can see my vertical line timeline here. And I set the parameters within my trading session. So I trade from 6, okay, to 12, Monday to Friday, right? Monday to Friday, 6 to 12. So this is where I'm back testing my shit, right? Pardon my language, I swore again. But this is where I'm not back testing this move. I'm not back testing really this move. If I'm intraday trading, I'm back testing in here, right? And that's kind of what I do to make sure that I'm back testing within the correct areas of where I'm looking to trade, right? And that's something I make sure I do as well. Okay? So before we get into all the good stuff, I got a couple of announcements. One, we will be going on Crusader's channel today, okay? Crusader reached out to me yesterday and was like, hey, man, come on the live stream. We like good people. So, I said, yeah, of course. Make time for that. So at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I know we got Tino's stream and Frankie Candle's stream, and you guys are all... But you can come out and say hello, okay? Just throw some otters in the chat. I would greatly appreciate that. You know how much I appreciate you guys. And always showing up, because that's what I appreciate about you guys. The Otter Gang always shows up, right? The best Discord, the best people, a bunch of amazing people. So thank you guys for always showing up for me as I continue to show up for you. Now, we got some. We also got to talk about the dad jokes, okay? So we're on number 16 here. Number 16. The baby is due in September, maybe late August. September 7th is the due date, okay? So, what do we got here? What does a house wear to a nice party? What does a house wear to a nice party? Address. Address. Okay, address. Oh, man. I'll give that, that's like a 7 out of 10. 8.5 says Chris Klein. Address, eh? Oh, that's incredible. That's incredible. 4.5 says Farmer. Farmer's a dad when he's giving it a low rating like that. Farmer has those high standards for the dad jokes. Oh, too good. Too good. I enjoyed that. Address. Oh, man. So, Bitcoin, bouncing. Everybody's word. Fear and greed index. Off the wazoo, right? Is that what we say these days, cool kids? Off the wazoo? Fear and greed. What is fear and greed? 30? Right? 30. How it's rude. How puckered do you feel? How scared do you feel? Now, is I'm going to ask you if the bottom's in or not, okay? Because everybody's bummed about Edmonton, Chris Klein. Yeah, we all wanted them to win, man. If you don't know, Edmonton Oilers lost last night to Florida Panthers. Game 7, Stanley Cup Finals in hockey world, okay? We're all sad. We wanted a Canadian team to win, and I guess they just choked, right? The Florida Panthers were up 3-0. Oilers came back, won 3 games straight, and all of a sudden they give it up. So congratulations to the Florida Panthers. The thing is my cousin has been a Florida Panthers fan since 89. Okay, so he's been since he was 5 years old. He's got a Florida Panthers room, and I'm happy that he did win. Okay, I'm happy that he did win. Nonetheless, this is Bitcoin, baby. We ain't here to talk hockey. Oh man, poor Edmonton, man. McDavid got the Conn Smythe. Yeah, they announced the Conn Smythe for McDavid, and everybody was like, "Boo! Bring up the Stanley Cup, man!" Oh man, too good. I mean, I'm a Toronto Maple Leafs fan, and we haven't won since '67, so sucks to be me, right? Nice recovery off the bottom, though, looking at Bitcoin. So we're going to do a much quicker stream because we are on Crusaders stream later, which we'll be going over, all the goods, right? Blockchain Crusader. And if you don't know, you're going to know because you're going to come and watch, right? So we're going to go and hang out with Blockchain Crusader. He does great TA. He's got a pretty big following, especially on the Twitter or the TikTok, the one where you dance, the one that I'm not on because China, okay? China. So we're very careful of that. Mark Dutch, look, you can go ! Discord, bro. Look, it works, bro. We figured it out, man. We had to relog in, reset everything, retype it all out. And Mr. Streamlabs is back. The bot is back. Don't make me turn on the swearing filter because it'll mute you. It'll mute you. He's back. Mr. Streamlabs is back in action, bro. I know. This carpenter can still do some tech work, okay? I just press buy and sell and make money, okay? I just press buy and sell and make money. That's how we roll here. So what's happening now is we're getting a little bit of a balance, right? This is looking pretty good. Now, the thing is altcoins prepping for a move. So what are we expecting from this, okay? What can we expect? Lowering our expectations, having high levels of acceptance will help us manage our mentality with this crazy market. So we can see this. And we're going to see this from every single influencer known to man. Okay, they're all going to be like, we're going through this and we're going to break out. And this is our measure move. And we're going to the moon. And this is the move. And that's cool. Okay, that's cool. They can say whatever they want. I am preparing for ultimate boredness, okay? Ultimate boredness, like this, right here. You see this here? This was, remember, for those who were around, right? Remember when we shot up out of the FTX scandal, we consolidated, we liquidity grabbed to a perfect 618 move. Ooh, wasn't that good? Perfect 618 move. And then we did this, okay? We did this. And those who were with me, we bought here a lot of Bitcoin. Okay? But this was boring. Okay? Boring as bleep. Okay? And people are drawing the trend line and it's going to the moon. This is going to be us, in my opinion, for the foreseeable future. Right? And let's drag this out and measure it against where we're at right now. So, all right. Let's drag the whole thing. All right? Because this is long, right? This is the thing is this is long, right? This is boring. Okay? Are you guys prepared to wait till October or September? Right? I don't know about, I'm not. I can wait. I don't know about you guys, but I can wait. TRD Farmer said 1. Put a 1 in the chat if you can wait for the pump to start in October. Can you wait through something like this? I want to know. Okay? Because the case we're making here is boring and rotation. Okay, so boring and rotation. What do I mean about that? I mean, okay, let's pop back up to a 64,000. Let's reject. Let's come back up here. Let's do Yahoo! I'm gonna win. Because this is what I think is gonna happen. I don't see boom, up and away. Okay. Now what do I see? I see a couple of things happening in the market right now. Okay, I see a bounce and holding support. So if we pull the fib across here, we can see that we do have, we have come back into the value area low. Okay, so I really want to see us hold this right around, 61,000 and upwards. Okay, I want to see us hold that. Doesn't mean we can't have a swing failure pattern and a bounce. Okay, that would be actually healthy in my opinion. Because we are putting a lot of liquidity in here, right? So, but I do expect us to, really bore the living crap out of us. But what I'm also looking at, and I was touching upon this yesterday, is a rotation from Bitcoin into Ethereum because of the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ETF, okay? Now, we go over here on Ethereum. We can see Ethereum's done quite the same thing where it has come down. It's perfectly retested previous highs. So if I pull this up here, perfectly retested highs here, right? Liquidity grab, ETF launch pad, back testing, back down to previous support, getting above this area here, which is going to be vital for Ethereum to hold in order to push upwards, which is right around 33.50, okay? And break out and continue upwards. Now, this is the buy the rumor, sell the news, okay? Why? Because July 2nd. Right here. Because July 2nd, we are expecting the ETF, okay? Gary Gensler is all puckered and ready to go. He said this is a smooth process. Nothing's been easier. We're going well now, and ETH ETFs are just a matter of time, and the world is okay, and there's no such thing as war, and yada, yada, yada. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. What our experience tells us as a community is that we, as a community, can expect buy the rumor, sell the news. That's what we can expect. Buy into this news, and then they're going to rug grandma when she buys Ethereum, and then we look for continuation, consolidation, and a breakout after. This is what I'm looking for. Okay? So buying the rumor, selling the news, V-shaped recovery, consolidation, breakout. That is what I am expecting. Now, if we're going over to Bitcoin, right? We're going to be bored. We're going to buy the rumor, which is only going to bring us up to, 65,000. We're going to sell the news. We're going to V-shape recovery. We're going to consolidate. And then we're going to break out. And why do I say that? Okay? Because we got this July 2nd time date, right? July 2nd, so I'm expecting a buy into it. We can remember when the BTC ETF started, right? So if we go over there, IBIT, this is the Bitcoin IBIT chart. We have our welcome to Bitcoin chart here. Welcome to Bitcoin, Grandma. No does not like this chart because No, he probably was like sky high right here. They rugged Grandma. They V-shaped recovered. They consolidated, and then they broke out. and there was buying into this, if you can remember, January 24th, right? Let's go back to January 24th. January 24th, okay? Whoop. Yahoo! Okay? Okay? So this is the general idea, okay? I don't have a crystal ball. I will trade the range, but this is what I'm thinking. Now, why would I think this? And that's because of some signs in the market. Okay, what are the signs in the market? Bitcoin dominance coming down, baby. Triple top, Bitcoin dominance. Massive level of resistance at 57,000 or 57%. We go in our weekly. We can see that this is like massive resistance all the way from back here, coming straight down into where we are now. So we are running into it as we speak. Okay? Last time, we got a sell-off, recovery, big sell-off. This is alt season. This is where we are right now, in my opinion. Okay? Big sell-off. Now, Crypto Zombie pointed out something interesting. Back in the day, there was 3,000 altcoins. There's like 15,000 altcoins now. So this is diluted, right? Money is spread very much more thinly across the market, okay? So this is something to keep in mind, okay? We are looking for this. We are anticipating a break of this downtrend on Bitcoin dominance. It is currently falling, and it's a triple top. We want to see it lose this, retest, and fall down below, okay? It's starting to lose that. Then we go over to ETH BTC. Consolidation breakout from a downtrend all the way since August, okay? So I am looking for this to break out. It has done such a thing, but I want to see follow through. I want to see a higher high put in. I want to see the follow through. Then I will be more convinced, okay? This is where I'm at. So with BTC, I'm expecting boredom. I'm expecting to hold. If we do lose this level, okay, let's call it that $61,000 level, right? This is an oversold area, right? This is a discount zone, so we will be looking to buy, right? So if we do fall down below again, we look to buy and come back to the middle of the range, right? We have a big area of volume here and a big volume area here. So there's two ranges within the range. I would expect us to come up to about 64,000 and then get rejected. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Now, in between this, we can take advantage of the price action and make sure that we are positioning ourselves properly within this market. Okay? And that's why we took the short today. I'm looking for price to come back down, return. It did not return. Okay, going into our 15-minute time frame, we were looking at this wedge breakout, right? It broke out and it came back. That's okay. That's okay. We did take the short today, and it was a profitable trade. Okay, we came down. We took our 1%. It didn't continue to run. Okay, but we took 60% of it out before it bounced. Okay, was a long waiting trade, but nonetheless, we are making higher highs and higher lows, and we are looking for a return back down to some of the liquidity below us here. Okay, we have order blocks and all that good stuff, and we know Seymour Liddy here. He's in a long from here, so they're probably gonna come and hunt you. But we'll buy it up before it can get to you, bro, because that's how we roll here at the Otter Gang. Okay, so top-down analysis on Bitcoin. If we're looking at Market Cipher and we're looking for Wednesday to be our day for bouncing, okay, we can see the posturing of our VWAP on our 3-day has pointed down yet again. So we need to see this push back, okay? Now we have to take our time horizon all the way to Saturday/Tuesday of next week, okay? We do have a busy end of the week ahead of us. Okay, so looking at the economic calendar, preparing ourselves, we know that Thursday and Friday are going to be very volatile days in the morning. Okay, we can see that we have durable goods and GDP, and then we have our core PCE on Friday. Okay, so be prepared Thursday, Friday. But looking into tomorrow, we can look for maybe a little bit of a pushback. Okay, going into our daily, very overextended on our daily. However, the hopium is that the VWAP here can cross the 0 line. Okay, very nice posturing here on our RSI, and obviously overextended on our momentum wave. Looking for that green dot and the pushback here on our daily, which is a nice little candle today, so it could be printing positively. Okay, going over to our 12-hour, we can see very aggressive downtrend here, and I would be tracking this momentum here. And I'd be tracking this momentum down here. There's two real big trend lines here. Now we also know our volume levels are going to be significant. So getting up to that $64,000 area is going to be a big level of resistance as we move into it. Okay, our first level to get above is 62.8. That's going to be the first level to get above. Got some work to do after such an aggressive sell-off. Okay, if we do roll over, what do we expect? I expect a higher low, or either a double bottom, so equal lows, or a higher low and a continuation out. Okay, I'm looking for a bounce right now. Will we get it? We'll have to wait and find out. It looks like we're getting a little bit of a rejection right now, which is okay considering we've had a nice recovery up. Okay. Looking at our 12-hour, you can see we got those pig nipples on the bottom here. Lower lows. We want to see that momentum wave come in with a higher high. Okay, that's going to be where I'm looking for the return back down and that continuation anchor trigger wave pattern here, where I can look for that entry as well for more of a long-term play. Right, you get in on the return to grab some liquidity, bounces back up. You can look to take it all the way back up to your loud order block above us here, which matches up quite nicely with our $64,000 target zone. Okay. So nice bounce off the lows, and it's a 5%, 6% bounce, right? So it's not easy to catch these bounces, but we're looking for a trend reversal. We're looking for a change in structure to the upside so that we can justify, getting into much more of a long-term swing position rather than taking these short-term scalps, right? And take those bigger trades and make that bigger money. But nonetheless, if you're just trading intraday like I do, you can take advantage of quick action like we did today and be in and out pretty fast. Okay, we really want to see money coming back into the market, though. Understanding that money is a very slow oscillator, we want to see it start to push back to the upside. Okay, going over to 4-hour. What can we see here? So we got that aggressive downtrend. We're tracking both downwards trend lines here. So we're expecting a little bit of resistance here. For me right now, we are coming up and banging on, I believe it's the 786. Nope, 618. So we're bouncing off 618 right now. Getting a little bit of rejection, which is okay in my opinion. A little bit of patience will prevail with this. Let it be overextended to the upside. Look for the return back down. But always remember, in situations like this, we want to practice good risk management. Okay, so that's going to be crucial, especially at the bottom of the zone. I always joke about this being like, if we fall from here, we're going down to 52,000, right? Which is very, very possible. And it's like Rafiki is holding up the Bitcoin price here. But, not using a stop loss in areas like this is very, very dangerous, right? Because what do we know about behavior at lows, okay? We know that we get these higher highs and we're expecting higher and continuation here. We're expecting this Fibonacci bounce, right? We're going swing low to swing high. And we're like, Fibonacci, golden pocket. Let's get long here, right? Let's get long here. Oh, yeah, we'll protect ourselves down here. We'll target all the way up here, right? And what happens is that you get this plow of volume, right? You turn on the volume. Look at this thing. Look at the volume here. Just comes in and ramps right up. Volume ramps right up and destroys everybody's position, okay? Okay, so this is what we want to avoid. If we do not make a higher high and higher low. and we fail to bounce, this is what's coming for us, okay? This is what we prepare for. This is why we use a stop loss, right? Because this will wreck us if we're not careful, right? Because yes, it's nice to catch that bounce, because if you caught that bounce right here, you made a lot of money. But if you tried to catch it here, you got absolutely demolished, right? So remember, risk management, right? Because this happened so quick and it just kept wrecking people, right? So if we do get that bounce where we're looking for the retest back down here and the continuation out, remember, stop loss, right? Because if it does do that, you're in big trouble. Nice bullish divergence continuation, right? But be careful, please. Please do it for you, but do it for your future, okay? So with Bitcoin right now, we're expecting a little bit of consolidation sideways, okay? And maybe a little bit of a retest back down, but nonetheless, we are looking for that next wave, okay? That next anchor trigger that can bring us to the upside here to break out, okay? Going into the 1 hour short-term time frames, what do we see? Yeah, a very slow grind. After that recovery, right? Little V-shaped recovery. You can see just consolidation up and down. I was looking for the short back into here today. As you can see, I always throw on my areas where I am looking for shorts and longs. So I'm looking for shorts up here. I always give you guys the levels in advance. Okay, so if you are new here, join us in the Discord, because that's where you get all the goods. Right here is where I yell at you and tell you to use good risk management. And I show you some colorful charts, and we all celebrate and dance and say hello. And I love you guys, and thank you for supporting me, and continue to smash the like button and support the channel, because we're here for you every single day. Okay? So yeah, and then you look here, you pull your fib from swing low to swing high. You got your golden pocket here with an order block down below here, right? So you're looking for the bounce within these areas. And right now, maybe a little bit of a push up into this high order block here, right? One more push, bearish divergence, right? Lower low like this. One more push, coming back down, scare everybody out. Everybody's puckered, bounce off that golden pocket, right? We want to isolate price, right? So how have I isolated price? I have my highs, I have my lows, right? And within this area, I'm going to take trades, right? And by practicing good risk management, I was able to take this trade this morning, right? Stopped out after taking TP1, right? Targeting back into this area here, right? Now what am I doing? I'm waiting for confirmation to possibly short it again, right? And we continue to do that, and we let our winners run, and we make lots of money that way, right? And that's what it's all about. With the Schwarzenegger conviction. Let's go. Get down. Stop whining. Just use a stop loss. Who's your daddy and what does he do? Okay. So yeah, I would expect a little bit of a rejection coming down within this area here to our key levels, and a little bit of a bounce. So if you guys don't mind, let's see some altcoins in the chat. Only 5. I'm going to tally them up today. But that's the TA on Bitcoin. That's the idea for the long term. They want to get us bored. They want to make us sell. Let's not do it. But we're going to definitely look at your favorite altcoins and hopefully get you guys through this and work together, okay? H-bar. You guys got good altcoins this time, right? Someone asked me for the song in the Discord yesterday. I might give it away. You know, I might share this song, but we'll see. So we got H-bar. Jeanette, you on AI? Okay. Or is that Al? Jazz. I like jazz me. I'll do some jazz me. Stay true to the digital. With baby? Are you for real, Dave? I'm gonna do Pepe.
What you know
One more.
about juice? Making them moves that are flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, I'm building portfolios, taking one over
Amy with
exceptional
baby.
pain. I'm chopping this, no participation ain't a hard
September
knock.
7th,
I put in the
man.
work
It's
so
coming
you
quick.
got
It's
nine.
coming
You ain't
quick.
drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Butter
Okay.
bang, that's an otter game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get above the lane.
Nothing
Ain't
else,
about the
eh?
trade.
Okay,
Have another
okay.
trade, get another play. They playing guys so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well,
There's my
indeed,
list.
That's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. On the cover, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O.
You guys saw Gary
Crypto.
Gensler, right?
Fit the party like a disco.
Watch out, flashbang.
Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O. Crypto. On the cover, better sit low. The product base, better drip though.
Gary Gensler
Pocket fat when the chips low.
speaks about
Alex O.
Ethereum ETF
Crypto.
approval.
Fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet,
Going
yo.
smoothly.
Stay true to the digital. Alex O. Crypto.
Went smoothly. However, he also stated that he did not know the timing of when the product in question will be released. Individual issuers are still working through the registration process. This process is running smoothly, and I anticipate it will happen sometime during this summer, Gensler said. Gensler also stated that disclosure and registration is all that remain before the ETS launch. Okay? There's this wanker. Okay? Oof, that's bright, man. I don't know how people do it with the white screens. Brewberry, you're out there. It was not. I play CS too, man. We're gonna have to play some CSD dust, man. I'm gonna bunny hop and knife your ass. I'm just kidding. I'm not good anymore. I'm too old to be good at CS, but I still got that one bullet headshot with the AK. D-Dust short. I still got it, okay? I still got it. I still got the Desert Eagle switch to the op headshots. Whoosh, bang, shoosh, bang, shoosh, bang. Okay, you guys all know. You guys know. You guys, if you know, you know. And you guys also know that when you were kids, I used to get a sticky note, and I used to play Scouts and Knives, and I put a sticky note right in the middle of my screen where my crosshair would be, right? I put a sticky note on the screen, physically on the screen, so it looks like I wasn't zooming in or didn't have a cursor, but I had a sticker on the middle of my screen that acted as my aiming tool, right? I used to cheat as a little kid because, you know, if you're not cheating, you're not trying, right? Oh man, good old days, man. I used to play competitive Counter-Strike and Halo. I have an Unreal Tournament 2003 limited edition poster signed by the creators. Right behind me. One day I'll pull it out right now. What's up? Amy with baby. Okay, guys. Amy with baby. I'm going to... Come on. What? Come here. I'm going to show you. When she's mad at you, what you have to do is tighten. Go around and tighten the jars in the house. She's right here. Say hello. She couldn't open it. Then she has to talk to you. Ah, you're so cute. Say hello. They can't see you. You're welcome. You know. So let's go over to H bar. May I see your papers, please? Yeah, she's a cutie today. She's a cutie patootie. Lucky man here. Lucky man. So looking at H bar, going over to Habar, Habarbarians. Okay, Habar has Babar, the elephant show. Wasn't that? Yeah, I know, Dutch. I understand, Dutch. We won't get you in trouble. We won't get you in trouble. So, yeah, bouncing, this order block kind of already got filled. So we did come down here. Very big wick down below, 7% here. So let's pull the volume and have a look here. We do have some key levels of support and resistance, but I want to make sure that we are still accurate amongst them. Okay, support and resistance. I would raise this up a little bit here. Okay. This would be my main support then, down below here. And then I'm going to bring this resistance down to here, okay? Just want to isolate price, make sure that, the levels are as they relate to where price action is right now. So you got a beautiful equal double bottom right here. You got higher lows, continuation upwards. You have a long-term trend of money trying to come in. Okay, you can see that here. Oh, thank you guys. Good thing those things are so bright. Chart. Okay, let's go back. All I did was adjust my support and resistance throughout here to give you more accuracy within my support and resistance volume levels, okay? Thank you, guys. Stop yelling at me. Double equal bottoms here on the 4 hour with money coming in steadily, okay, which is a good sign. Okay, continuation anchored trigger waves, pushing up, creating a new higher high. So this is beautiful. So we're looking for the continuation now that we have put in a higher high and broken structure to the upside. Okay, so this is good. This is good. Now we go into our 1 hour. Where can we look to possibly enter? Okay, so typically with this, once we break the structure, we get above the highs here. We're looking for the retest or a bull flag to the outside, right? So for me, first I'm going to pull my volume within this range. Just tight, nice volume here, right? And you can see that our support is right around here with a lot of volume. So I'm going to mark out that. Now I'm going to look for a possible 382 continuation pattern within that area. So I'm going to go from swing low to swing high, right? Look at that, 382 matching up with volume, okay? So I'm looking for a long within this area to hold, okay? And that's how I would look to trade a bar, okay? A bar looking decent, so we go here. We want to protect ourselves at least above the high here, right? So we want to protect ourselves up to there, and we can target back up to the highs here. So a nice move for Habar, and hopefully Habar can H-bar, can continue that road up. Okay, you do have some key levels to get above though before you do that. So looking at this, I'll share this in the Discord as per usual, but you need to get above this level here around 8.45 cents, okay? That's going to be it for Habar. Making sure that you do use good risk management, okay? Because it's going to be look to the right here. We got tons of green today in the market, okay? You look at your heat map, you can go over to your performance within the last day. Everything is up today, okay? Everything is looking good. Sui, maybe not. Pendle, maybe down. Pendle's had a nice run anyway. So cautious, okay? Habar looking strong, but I would look for retest and continuation on Habar, okay? Am I driving you nuts yet with Habar? Going over to AI, okay? AI has fallen below the buy zone, which to me suggests probably a good price for AI. Now, you can see here, this is absolutely demolished, okay? So anything like this, it needs to find support, right? It needs the dust to settle and it needs to find support. Therefore, getting above this high is the next job, okay? Until it does that, you're looking at this continuation of a rejection from here. Okay, so you look for this in continuation up, but nonetheless, AI just looks actually pretty bad. Because you can see here, you had kind of, this support here, big bear flag, big rock down. So in order to reclaim some market structure, over to your 4-hour, pulling your volume across this lower region here, giving ourselves an idea. But nonetheless, you can see this is literally your big last support. So you'll mark out that, you'll mark out your high, right? And then your entrance to higher prices is right here, right? Just matching it up with, key levels and stuff like that and volume. And then you want you need it to break into this area here. So looking at AI right now, it's better than before, okay? So whenever you get a flag, if this flag was up like this, right, that would be bearish, right? So for me, a downwards flag is okay. The thing I do need to see, though, is I need to see this find some momentum to the upside and creating higher highs and higher lows. Right now, I mean, this is still a 14% move, okay? But it's got a lot of work to do to the upside. Now, maybe this is your buy level. This is as low as it has gone, really, with market structure being concerned. So, you look for it to break this downtrend, maybe a higher low here, and then continue upwards, okay? But for now, right now, you want to see this high taken out, in my opinion, or a higher low, and then a higher high put in, and then you look for this area on this higher low, right? So either you're pushing up from here, taking out this high, or you're pushing back down right now, creating a higher low, creating a higher high, and then you're looking for this area further along, okay? But until then, this is dangerous, right? This thing has gotten absolutely demolished, and doesn't mean it can't pump. It doesn't mean it's not a good token. It just has gotten rocked, right? So for me, you want to wait for that confirmed kind of move so that you can take advantage of, okay, you get the confirmed move, you get long here instead of where price is there. You can take advantage of that 50% move with a lot less worry, right? And that's what we want to do, is we want to mitigate risk, okay? So by doing that, you can definitely position yourself in a much better situation where you're still able to capture the move, but with some confirmed bias to the upside, okay? Let's go over and take a look at Jasmy. Jasmy. Jasmy's got the partnership with Apple. Am I right about that, guys? Apple and Jasmy teaming up, tag team. Big bullish news. What's going on, Nick? Hey, gang. Still stuck at work. Renovations in full force. Here to smash the leg. Let's effing go. We love you, Nick, man. Thank you for being here, bro. Always supporting the channel. We fixed the Streamlabs bot. So now you can just put !DIS, and you get the beautiful Discord. We'll do some more commands for the BloFin. If you're new here and you need an exchange, you want to support the channel, BloFin is a sponsor of the channel. We get 20% cash back here. Okay, I'll tattoo it on my forehead like that weird young rapper guy. I don't know what his name is. And Market Cypher, CryptoFace put us on. He sponsors the channel as well, helping us help you. Trusted exchange, trusted indicator. That's the way we roll around here. Okay. Now, where are we at? We are looking at Jasmy. Okay, so Jasmy double bottom looking strong, pushing up here, looking for a continuation of the uptrend. Okay, beautiful move here, bullish news. Okay, pushing up, and now we're looking for this thing to double bottom and continue, right? Double bottom, continue would be ideal. Now, the thing to note about Jasmy is before this kind of news, we had a very big consolidation flag before it broke out, right? So this thing doesn't mind going sideways until you're very much blind to the fact that it's going to rip, okay? So that's something to keep in mind. And you can see money has come out, but it still remains quite green on the 12-hour, considering the amount of bullishness on Jasmy. Now, Jasmy broke out of this downtrend, so we'll get rid of that. We're going to mark this uptrend here. Look for continuation along the bottom here, okay? Now, what do we want to see, right? We always ask ourselves that. Well, you can see we got the beautiful anchor trigger wave here with money coming into the asset, pushing us up, continuing to push, okay? So it does have some resistance in front of it, as you can see marked out on the chart here. Let's pull the volume across. And yeah, you're at the top of this volume node here. So this is going to be actually your initial area to actually flip to support before trying to attack this 3.38 area up above here. Zooming in a little bit more so we're aware of that. So we have our resistance here, triple top right now. So let's see if we can puncture and retest for continuation. That would be ideal, but not necessarily what's going to happen. What I would expect to happen is some sort of flag here, right? Consolidation, retesting back down to the level we have here around 30 or 3.3 cents, and then pushing up, okay? So we got two options here really on Jasmy, both of them being good options because of how strong this token actually looks, okay? So a little bit of patience. Right now, it's a nothing trade, right? You're pushing up. You want to get long on this thing. You don't want to get short. So you want to see this thing with some bullish divergence. Maybe you get like a nice little trigger wave in here and that continuation hidden bullish divergence for that beautiful continuation pattern, okay? But for now, it seems to be ripping and pushing up. So either it continues to rip, it flips this to support. You look to get long off of the support, right? And then you look for continuation upwards, okay? 69 BloFin says Mark Dutch. 69 BloFin. So let's go over and take a look at Pepe or PP or whatever you want to call it. Now, the memes seem to be moving. The memes seem to be moving. What do I mean by that? We're getting some movement. Pepe, 13%. Pumping, baby. Pumping. So breaking out, making higher highs. We look for the retest back down after such an aggressive move. Okay, so where do we look? We look for this to be retested as support, right? So we can flip this screen. We can mark it out at our previous highs here. Look for this continuation. We called this level multiple times, so that's a good call. We're happy with that. We love making calls, giving you guys key levels, breaking out of this big downwards trend line, okay? So what do we expect? We can expect a return back down to the highs and then continuation. We can expect a return back down to this downwards trend line and continuation, but nonetheless, we're expecting continuation, okay? Continuation would be ideal. Beautiful 13% move. Same with dog with hat, 13% move coming out of the woodwork, okay? So a nice move here. Let's pull the fixed range volume profile within this area and identify some key levels that if you are trading this, oh, wow, that's a big block. So big block of resistance as it's clearly bounced its head off of, clear block of support here, and here, and we have one down there. And then if you get up to here, this is going to be your next level here, right? This is very low considering the price action on Pepe. So look at that. Perfect resistance. Look for it to cool off a little bit, right? And continue to try and make this upwards move, right? How do we track this? Well, I would go from here, swing low, right here, from basically the start of the move. Track this up here. You can look for a retest back down to this trend line and then the push back up. You know you have resistance here, so you really want to wait for it to come back and try to push, right? You can go fib from swing low to swing high, and look for that 382 bounce level for a continuation for an aggressive pop to the upside on Pepe. So that's what I'd be looking for within this area here, and look for that continuation back up and beyond, maybe to these highs. Let's front run it a little bit, and protecting ourselves below this buy level. Remember, with the meme coins, lower your margin, lower your leverage. You don't need it. You'll make the percentages, okay? So please be careful, okay? Be careful. You don't want to get wrecked, on any of this stuff. Let's go over and take a look at Link. Last but not least, we got Link and maybe one more if you guys are behaving yourselves. You guys seem well behaved today, which is unusual. I like a rowdy crowd. If you are new here, join us in the free Discord. That's where all the alpha is. Tons of great traders helping each other, remaining profitable. Great ideas, great group, utter gang, man. I'm so proud of every single one of you guys here, always showing up for me, helping me be better for you guys. You can see here, probably a golden pocket. Yeah, 786 area, a little bit of resistance on Link. But as we've said with Link, Link is the oscillator, right? So we zoom out. What do we always say about Link? Always range bound as much as possible. So buy the lows, sell the highs. So we wait. Right now we're in the hot dog of we want to trade the buns of the hot dog, right? We want to trade the buns of the hot dog. So right now we are at the hot dog. We don't want to trade the hot dog, right? This is like, this is too much meat. We're not into that kind of stuff. We want to trade the buns of the hot dog, right? Maybe Mark Dutch got some beautiful Dutch mustard on here. But it's not that good for you guys, okay? We want to trade the bottom of the range. Right now, middle of the range, no bueno, right? So what do we look for? We look for retest and continuation. Okay, now that we've pushed up a Frankfurter, that's the one, right? So you can see beautiful lower lows, higher highs here. Continuation with money coming back in, okay? That's a good sign. So what do you look for? A little bit of a resistance, pushback, and retest and continuation out of this lower level, right? Lower level. So you'd pull the fib from swing low here, not from down here. Start of the move right here, up to the high. We're currently making highs right now, and then you're looking for that return to the 618 or the 382, but you've already kind of done a 382 here. So probably the 618 where you're looking to take advantage of the price action this way, okay? And back up to the range highs. And honestly, like if I restarted trading, all I would look to do is trade Link, because it literally gives perfect ranges, and they're pretty easy to trade once you get used to it. You zoom out here on Link, you get range bound quite often, and obviously our bear market, that was just a treat, okay? So careful on Link, but nonetheless, looking like it wants to retest and continue. Okay, nice moves across the board here. Bitcoin trying to bore us out. Remember, we're looking for it to bore us out. Looking for the rotation into the altcoins. Okay, right now, what are we expecting? I'm expecting a swing high, swing failure pattern, pushing us back down to this area here. Okay, with a little bit of bearish divergence, giving us a higher high up at these highs, getting everybody kind of hopeful, coming back down, retesting before continuing upwards. We got some key trend lines, key areas that we are keeping our eyes on, but nonetheless, a nice V-shaped recovery inbound, hopefully, for Bitcoin. And that's what I got for you guys today. But we do have a collab in less than an hour on Blockchain Crusaders channel. So if you guys wouldn't mind coming over there at 5 p.m., I would greatly appreciate it. But besides that, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for helping me help you, and we'll continue to show up for you guys. Tomorrow, I will not be going live. We have our marriage certificate that we need to go and get, and we have a appointment with the midwife. So we will be busy. We will be in the Discord. So if you're not in there, get in there. But tomorrow we're hella busy. But you guys understand, because, dad life, right? So I look forward to seeing you guys in the Discord and later this evening. I'll catch you guys in the next one. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful time. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Band bass like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pants full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Band bass like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Band bass like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Band bass like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pants full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Band bass like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Band bass like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto.